How's it going out there, everybody? As always, I am the Wolf Knight, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Continuing from where we left off yesterday. We got a nice little harvest here, so we'll get that all harvested up, water our crops, and then see what's on the itinerary for today, depending on how much energy we have left. If we have enough energy, we might go down to the mines, try to hit up at least maybe 5 floors. Alrighty, our melons, our rare seed is coming along nicely. Our melons should be ready in a few days, and there's only a few days left in the month. So, yeah. We also, if you remember right, we also bought a couple of trees. We bought a apple and a pomegranate, so we can get those for the bundles later. We also have as you can see, we also have a good bit of clearing to do up on our farm still, but you know, I'll slowly I'll work on this side first, clearing this away, you know, keeping a nice little path for me to walk so I'm not slowed down. This was where we planted our wild seeds. We're letting, you know, this decay until the next month. But, let's see. We should have enough money to be able to upgrade our 2, 3, 4, 5. Go upgrade our, watering can. Not our watering can, our hoe to a copper hoe. Peppers, tomatoes. Let's check our bundles right quick. Yeah, all we're missing is that melon. We should have that in the next... We should have the melons ready in the next 2-3 days, I believe. Some clay. Alright. Oh wait, what are we doing? We've completely forgot to, we completely forgot to water our crops. Well, that was dumb of us. So let's take care of that. So anyway, if you watched the last few videos, you remember I talked about, I gave out a list of games that, I'd like y'all to, basically choose which game you would like to see me stream next. After I finish streaming Stardew. Now, if you remember the itinerary, we're gonna play Stardew until year 2. We'll then back off of it for a little bit. We'll then focus on streaming our getting the few episodes of the next game. So, make sure to go back and check out the last couple of videos. But if you can't remember, I think it was I can't really remember which episode it was, but it was the last maybe 2-3 episodes. One of those episodes, I talked about the games I have that y'all would like to see me stream. So yeah, be sure to check out those other Stardew videos. I think I even gave out the list at the end of the day, or at the end of the end of my Fallout as well. Sell all this up. Alright, we got about... let's grab our... let's see, where are they? It's be an organics. Let's grab our field snacks, get rid of that. We don't need our axe, and we definitely don't need watering cans for little spelunking. So all we really need is our field snacks and our sword and our pickaxe. We'll go ahead and chow down on a field snack right now. Give us over half energy. I see you up there, little worms. What do you got, a book? Ooh, some copper. It's always nice to find some ore. But yeah. There's one game that I'm incredibly excited for that I wish I could get and like play like coming up, and that's Final Fantasy VII Remastered. I absolutely love that game. The original Final. I was a big fan of the original Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, and for me, the Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy I ever played. Alrighty, get that upgraded. Yeah, for me, Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. And to me, it was just all around great. It's so fun. At times, it had moments where it was tough. But, you know, that set me on the path to being, you know, an RPG gamer and whatnot. Now, I do play all kinds of other games. I don't really do sports or racing games. Especially sports games. Sports games are just not my thing. I'm just not a big sports games fan. Actually, let's grab this berry over here. Chow down on it. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious grapes. Who doesn't love some good grapes? But yeah, sports games aren't my thing. Down to 60 we go. Or 61. Always love to see it. Don't really care about fighting you guys. Remember, make sure to kill them. Oh, I suppose we do need to fight them so we can... Ah! Dwarven scroll. Alrighty, let's get out of there. So if we don't do much swinging, we could go deeper maybe than 5 levels. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remastered. Darn bats. Bats and ghosts. Jesus, so many flying enemies. If there's... Especially... Now, remember how much we talked about how we didn't like the flying enemies? I really hate the damn, like, dragonflies or whatever they are in the skull caverns. Those dragonflies, they hit so hard, don't they? Honestly, I'd like to see them make it to where, it's like, as your combat level raises, your defense automatically increases. You know, since you're able to wield, you know, swords and go down into the go and fight monsters, they should make it to where you can have some, like, a little bit of armor. Do we see any more? Just make it to where you can actually make it easier to where you can proceed through the skull caverns, because, you know, trying to do the skull caverns with the little defense you have. Now, there is a way you could get yourself a good bit of defense. You know, your defense usually just comes from your shoes, and maybe your weapon will give you some defense. But, if you do the mission to, kill all these, like, all the crabs that are, like, under the rocks, you get the, you'll get a special ring from the, you know, the Adventurers Guild that increases your defense by 5 points. That's very useful. And when you, if you remember right, when you complete, you know, one of those challenges, you're able to buy the same item that you get for free. So it's a small chunk of change to get it, but you can buy another. It's called, I think, the turtle shell ring. Yeah, you get that and equip 2 of them, you'll have an extra 10 points of defense. Damn, look at all the boxes. Oh, look, lead club. Get all these. Lots of stuff. 18 through 27. We'll give that a try. It's gonna be, you know, slow swinging. But extremely powerful. We'll try this for a bit. Oh, get wrecked. 750. I think we should go ahead and head home. Gotta be careful. Gotta learn to use your timing. Gotta really learn to... Jesus, that sends these guys back smiles, don't they? Alrighty, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get out of here. We didn't really need any extra field snacks. Yeah, we'll leave. But... yeah, those damn dragonflies. So if you want to have a little bit of easier time, you know, just go through the mines and try to do the mission to kill those like crabs that are underneath those rocks that you'll find every so often. And I think it's like, oh, we can't get that. I think it was kill 250 of them. So yeah, wearing 2 of those rings is very useful. You know, but you know, if you watch what you're doing, you'll have an easier time. So, but that's the thing. They're just so hard. Put all these in the put all this stuff in the appropriate chests. Put all this here. Put these in here. Why do we still have this stuff in here? Why are we using that? That's 10 through 20. And this is... well, the Forest Sword only has 1 speed, but we'll still go for the insects. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Does anyone really use the slingshot? Because I don't think anyone uses it. Grab all these. Grab these back. And put that in there for now. Move these. Alright, I think that'll be it for today. So, hit the hay. We did water all our crops. Nice little bit of money from our... Most of it came from the tomatoes. This is why I like using continuous growing crops compared to single harvest crops. To me, they just seem better. Alrighty. What's our weather? Ooh, storm is approaching. And somewhat annoyed today. Ah, our melons are grown. Excellent. Now we don't have enough time to plant anything else, so we can just let this fall to the wayside. That should be grown by the end of the day. Now we will hold on to this when we get done with it, when it gets done growing, so we can use it to get a star drop. So let's take one of our normal melons in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those in there for now. And we'll take the rest of these and sell them. That's for our... Now we can take these back. We can use these to fill in for quality crops and the normal bundle. Let's see. Quality crops. All we need is... We'll most likely get corn first, so this will complete summer crops. That I believe that gives us... I believe that should give us some seeds. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Stardew. Yeah. If you watched my Stardew Valley videos and you see the time difference, you know it's been a while since I've played. But yeah, really looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remastered. I wish I could get it when it came out, because I so would. And when I did, yeah, first thing I'd be doing is setting it up to record. So, yeah. Now I have played the, I did download and play the demo. Oh, sprinkler. I have downloaded and played the demo, and it just looks great. Absolutely looks amazing. I'm really excited to, if I can one day get my hands on it. Darn, I didn't mean to take that quest. I don't like the organizer in this. I like to have my sword, pickaxe, axe, watering cans, my hoe, and then my watering cans. That's how I like to keep my stuff arranged. It's 8:10. So we need to water our crops. And then we will, depending on... Well, we don't have much time left in the episode. But one other thing, what is y'all's favorite Final Fantasy? You know, which was the first Final Fantasy you ever played? Now, I have played and beaten... I think the only Final Fantasy that... Even though it's my favorite, you know, the only Final Fantasy I haven't played and beaten is Final Fantasy VII. Where you're saying, wait, isn't your favorite, is it your favorite Final Fantasy of all? Then how come you haven't beaten it? I've just never had a good chance to, like, you know, sit down and play the game. You know, when I had access to be able to play it, you know, it was always like someone else's or whatnot. I was always at like some friend's house or whatnot, and I was always playing it there. So that's why I never had a good chance to just sit down and play. Alrighty, so I suppose we can go do a little bit of foraging. We got a few minutes left on our episode. Well, I think that'll actually be a good place to stop for today. Because we were playing for a few minutes while, so, yeah, I think this will be a good place to stop. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.